So how did I end up having 30 cows without any money? Well, I had a farm which was understocked. So what were my options? I needed to do something with that grass that was not being utilized. So I could lease it out to someone. Often people, if you lease it out, they want a certain time frame for them to make money back. Most of the time you can get speculative deals where guys might only be on for a season or per month. Uh, and then you can buy cattle. If you've got enough credit, you can go and borrow money and buy cattle to fill up the void, or you can see for some alternative arrangement. So how did I get 30 cows without any money? So we had the farm, extra grass. I bumped into an opportunity with someone close by whom I've known for a very long time, and they had sold their farm and they had 30 young, producing, ready to calf cows. So we decided to bring them to our place as the sale was imminent and we could get to a deal in the meantime. So, what's the deal? It's a standard. He brings the cows over, we split the progeny 50-50. We cover all of the expenses, and then they say, what's the catch? So, usually when you lease in cattle, you owe the person whom you've leased from the same quality of animals back, which means you've got to keep replacements back for when the lease term is over and you can replace his animals. In this case, we will not be replacing the animals. As the cow is spent, she will be culled. And when the investor's cows are gone, we should have enough to have gotten our herd up to size, to carrying capacity, and then the deal should be done. That's the idea. Let's go into some economics about it and see if it's actually a good idea. Okay, guys, please join me for some farmonomics. Bear with me. I hope you understand. Please let me know if I've done anything wrong or you've got any questions in the comments. But what I've done is I have put the values in dollars just to try and help you guys out, but I'll go on in kilograms because it's the easiest way. So basically what I tried to do in the beginning was just to create a idea of what the asset was. So I like to work like a crop farmer. It's about how many kilograms of beef you can produce off your farm per hectare. So I converted the mature cows to a total package of beef. So a good cow unit in South Africa, in my opinion, is about 550 kilograms live weight times the 31 individuals, gives us 17,000 kilograms of cow in this deal. And at a live weight price per cow of 21 Rand per kg, the total asset is going to be about 358,000 Rand. Okay, so this is important for later on. So how do you get money from a cow? You get a weaner crop and you sell weaners per kg again. So an average farmer will only wean 45% of his mature cow weight in marketable weaner. So taking 45% of the initial 17,000 kilograms gives us 7,600 kgs of product to sell. Now, remember that we're dealing with live animals here, so not 100% of the cows will give you calves. I worked on 80% here just to be safe. So 80% of your weaner crop is available because 20% of the cows didn't calf, and that weaner crop of 80% is only split by 2 people, which only gives you a potential profit per partner of 3,000 kilograms of marketable weaner. So that at about 35 Rand per kg, which is the average weaner price in South Africa, is going to give you per partner a potential profit or income of 107,000 Rand. So if we quickly do that sum for the investor, he's not given the cows and he gets 0.3, so a 30% return on investment per annum. That seems pretty good to me. Okay. But then we've got a few fixed expenses per cow. I could go into that. That's about, supplements. You could put labor in there, maybe some medicines. So yeah, I like to put fixed expenses per cow. And then the grazing opportunity cost is what I like to call it. So you could have got someone else in there to just pay you per head per month if you had that opportunity to sell that grazing. But the grazing, you kind of need to consider giving it a worth. So what I did, the average price of grazing in South Africa is about 160 Rand per head per month. Rough rule of thumb. So what I did is I took 12 months of the year times 160 Rand times the 31 cows, which are technically running on the ground, gives you a total of almost 60,000 Rand in opportunity cost to do nothing, just to rent it out to someone else. But as we know, with opportunities, you got to take the one which you've got. And yeah, this is the one we've got in front of us now. And a good farmer might be able to get this 100,000 Rand. And if you subtract all of the expenses, then we get to a potential profit per annum of 16,800 Rand or $1,000, which to me sounds not too extreme. So as you guys know, farming's a tough business, man. Very, very tough. Yes, valid. We'll go back to the drawing board and see what we can do about the deal itself. Remember that luckily we don't we get to sell these animals after they are deemed unproductive, so I don't have to put an additional replacement cost into this weaner sum over here. But it's not coming out of our pocket, so I'm going to take this opportunity cost out, and with that opportunity cost out, I'm making a 76,000 Rand per annum profit on my side. So yeah, that's cattle farming for you boys. Kom! Hey! Ja, net zo. Kom! One. $22,500